Hello and welcome to part 8 of my Pokemon Yellow series. It's been a while since I last recorded, almost a whole week, but I've scheduled my uploads, so hopefully you've been watching all the way up till yesterday. So for me, I'm going to need to catch up a bit. I'm a bit rusty, but for you, it should be like nothing's changed. Kicking it off with a big old set of trainer fights in the SS Anne, because all the SS Anne is non-stop trainer fights. I'm yet to have a water Pokemon on my team, in the form of Squirtle, so this Growlithe is probably going to be a slight pain in the ass, because I'm just going to have to keep smacking it with non-effective hits. Luckily, my Mankey is overpowered, as all hell, because of super critical karate chops. Ugh. It's early in the morning when I'm recording this, so I'm trying my best to get all hyped up for recording. Trying to sound energetic, which I never do, because I have a rather boring voice, in my opinion. Pretty monotone. I don't actually know what monotone technically means, but I'm pretty sure it means my voice doesn't change tone. It stays in one tone. So I'm trying to sound energetic. Nidoran male. This should be an alright fight. I've got a bit of a sore throat, so I'm going to be drinking a nice, refreshing Coca-Cola. Not a sponsor, obviously, as I only have 2 subscribers. It'd be a bit weird if I had a sponsor from Coca-Cola. Sorry if there was a bit of issue with audio there. I may or may not have hit my mic with a can of ice-cold Coca-Cola. Once again, not a sponsor. I also may have spilt some ice-cold Coca-Cola on my trousers. All them critical hits. I don't know what level Mankey evolves into Primeape, but it must be pretty high. It might be around 28 actually, which would make me pretty close. As with most evolutions, Primeape is a lot more powerful than its previous evolution, Mankey. That kid really wants a cherry pie. She's my cherry pie. Tastes so good it was a sweet surprise. I probably shouldn't sing in my videos, as I don't have a very good singing voice. It's just my normal voice, but with slight rhythm. I love Pokemon. Do you? Yes, that's why I'm playing Pokemon Yellow, even though it's a pain in the anus. Because it's a hard game. That probably sounded like I really hate Pokemon Yellow, but I don't. I actually enjoy it very much. Hence the reason why I'm making videos of me playing it. I'm not doing this so I can earn money or have 1 million subscribers. I'm doing this because I'm playing the game anyway. Why not record me talking while I do it? Ice cold, refreshing Coca-Cola. I should probably let that joke die. I think the more times I mention Coca-Cola, the more likely I am to have corporate people in suits turn up at my door and try and kill me. And the secret recipe for Coca-Cola is, and all you hear is gunshots. I could add that in with editing, but I'm too lazy for that. As you've probably gathered by the fact I don't edit any of my videos. I'm surprised at the lack of water-type Pokemon on this boat. considering it's a boat. I think the sailors on the boat later on actually have a lot of water types, because I guess these are just the people on the boat. They don't actually necessarily live on the boat for extended periods. Still, I feel like it would make sense that if you're on a boat, you maybe have a water type in case you fall off and drown. But maybe that's just me. Can't really apply logic to Pokemon games. I mean, as you can guess, considering the whole plot is usually a child around 10 years old running around and fighting animals with other animals. In real life, if that happened, you'd probably be breaking the law. I think chicken fights are illegal, right? Or cockfights, should I say. Sorry, any children watching. Even though I doubt there are children watching. Cock means two things, one of which is male chicken. That's the one I'm referring to. I'm sure the other type of cockfight is also illegal in some places. I'm looking at you, Russia, as they hate gays in Russia. At least the politicians do. I don't want to be racist and say all Russians are homophobes, obviously. And anyone homophobic watching this, I don't want to alienate you as an audience, but you're an arsehole. I don't know why I'm talking like I've got a lot of fans. Also, I probably shouldn't be saying arsehole, as this is a children's game I'm playing. Also, I don't know why I'm bringing politics into it in general. Probably is not a good idea to bring politics into YouTube. But luckily I don't have millions of fans that I need to constantly be watching out for. I feel sorry for people like PewDiePie, who have millions upon millions of fans. Like, he probably can't do anything he wants to. Just imagine if you heard PewDiePie say, I don't know, he hates black people. I mean, even if he did hate black people, which I'm sure he doesn't, he could never say that, because that would lose him a lot of fans. For one, all of his black fans would leave. For two, all of his fans that aren't idiots would leave. Because no one wants to be a fan of a racist. That's why Hulk Hogan is no longer popular. Not that he ever really was. I don't know why I'm bringing up wrestling either. I've never watched wrestling in my life. Yeah, so I was right when I said the sailors have water types. As you can see, these are water types. And these are sailors. I probably should have selected Bulbasaur to be first on my team there. Or Ivysaur, should I say. I actually forgot that I evolved Bulbasaur. That's how long ago I last recorded. Yeah, I've been scheduling my uploads and trying to record in bulk because I don't actually have much time to record because I live in a house with 4 other people. Thus, I would get a lot of background noise if it wasn't for the fact that I only record on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Or when my family's out, which is usually Saturday, Sunday mornings, when half of them are asleep and half of them are out. I just realised I've been repeatedly using Leech Seed when I meant to use Vine Whip. You can tell it's early in the morning, can't you? This video is going to be very different from my previous videos. I can already tell I'm being very obnoxious, bringing up politics, bringing up how many fans YouTubers have, even including racism as a topic. I'm literally acting like a political activist, and this is my soapbox, if you will. This is my stage to complain about racism. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a very white male, meaning that I have the best odds in life. In general terms, that's not me being racist, but let's be honest, no one's ever been racist to a white person in the same way that they have been racist to black people. I mean, sure, there are a lot of people that are racist to white people, but I've never really encountered a white person being told to be a slave or anything like that. This is a very bad video. I should not be talking about slavery. Yeah, dig myself a very big hole. And then I'm gonna bury myself in it. Anyway, back to Pokemon, a kid's game. So yeah, super effective moves. Actually, Tentacool is a really annoying Pokemon in this. Because you think, oh, I'll use a grass type, because it's a water type. But it's not very effective, because it's actually part poison type, I think. And poison isn't effective against grass either, meaning it's like a stalemate. It's like fighting a normal Pokemon with a normal type Pokemon. It's just going to be a long-winded tackle fest. And Ivysaur died. Or fainted. So, Pokemon don't die. Don't worry, children. It'll all be fine. But yeah, I'm going to have to run all the way back to the Pokemon Center multiple times throughout this episode, no doubt. This is the kind of situation where editing would probably help a lot. Like I could just cut out the trips back and forth between the Pokemon Center and the next trainer. But I'm lazy. I actually have a friend who may or may not watch this video who has offered to edit my videos. But let's be honest, until I have at least one person who consistently watches my videos, other than the occasional, oh look, a video about Pokemon, then there's no point in editing my videos and making them super good. Just like how my mic quality is not very good. It doesn't really matter until someone says, oh, I would watch this more if your quality was better. Not that it's all about getting people to watch, but let's be honest, the quality is low. I don't expect many people to watch, and I don't mind. I kind of started this channel so I can archive the games I play, you know? Like I can look back in 10 years and say, oh wow, I played Pokemon Yellow that one time. I don't know if that's sad or not, but it sounds pretty sad hearing myself say it. Obviously there is an aspect of I'd like people to watch and enjoy. And if you offered me 20 million subscribers and a lot of money, of course I'd take it. But that's not why I'm doing this. I really don't expect to ever reach a point of success. I mean, if you ask me what my dream is in terms of YouTube, I would say to earn a yearly income from YouTube, you know? Like if I could live off playing video games, not only would that make my video gaming life improve, like think about it, if I made enough money to support buying new video games and recording equipment, I would record more video games at a higher quality. But not only would it do that, I would just be able to play the video games I like. Because I do have a life outside of YouTube, obviously. In fact, the majority of my life is outside of YouTube. I go to school. Because I am still a teenager. And obviously my real dream is in no way related to YouTube. Not that that can change, but right now my dream is to go to university. Not that anyone cares. And to study astrophysics, which is a very interesting topic. Once again, none of my audience probably care. And by audience I mean the 2 people watching this right now. I'll look like a twat if this video gets like 1 million views now. That would be quite an embarrassing thing to happen. And all my Pokemon fainted. So yeah, as you can see, I'm very rusty. Now for the long silent trek back to the S.S. Anne. While I enjoy a nice, cold, refreshing Coca-Cola. That's right, I'm bringing that back. Not a sponsor. Although Coca-Cola, if you want to reach out to me and sponsor my YouTube channel, be my guest. I'd love it. I don't even remember what room I was in now. Was it the 3rd one? Yes, it was. I just realised I still probably have my fire-type Pokemon in the 1st slot, which is not a good idea. Oh no, now I have Mankey because they'll all be healed. Good old Mankey. I'm still going to switch out to Ivysaur. Pardon me. That was a burp. Have you heard that? Probably because of my nice, cold, refreshing, ice-cold Coca-Cola. Yeah, I should really stop making that joke. Coca-Cola does send hitmen. Just a warning for everyone out there. Coca-Cola will kill you. Not the drink, but the men they send with guns to hunt you down. This is a terrible joke. I am so sorry. Anyway, back to the water-type Pokemon. Yeah, Horsea. Horsea actually evolves into a really good Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember its name. Is it Seadra? But yeah, especially in later games, it learns really good moves. And it has very good stats. I think it can learn a Dragon-type move that was good in later games. I don't actually remember, like Dragon Pulse maybe? I'm surprised that Ivysaur isn't one-shotting these Horseas. It's 2 levels higher, and it's super effective. Yay, I did it. In the comment section down below, please, if anyone has any ideas of what games I should play next for my next series, or anything about this series, like what Pokemon I should have in my team, feel free to comment, because honestly I have no idea what I'm doing on YouTube. I was thinking of playing Super Mario RPG next, or Final Fantasy VII, because they're both games that I really enjoy, that I've never finished, and they're kind of retro, which seems to be my theme at the moment. I mean, obviously I've only played one game and I haven't even finished the series, but Pokemon Yellow is a pretty old game. I don't actually know when it came out. 1997? 1998? Something like that. I'm not going to bother googling it. Feel free to do it yourself and comment in the comment section down below whether I got the year right. And Ivysaur leveled up. This is actually a great chance to level up Ivysaur, considering there are a lot of water types here. This guy doesn't look like a sailor. Oh no, this guy's a fisherman. Even better, a lot of fishermen have Magikarp. Although that's mainly in the later games, to be fair. In later games, you often come across fishermen and their whole team is made up of Magikarps. And I always wonder, how did that guy even get out of his starting town with just Magikarp? There are probably people who do challenge runs of this game, and other games obviously, with just Magikarp. Those guys are pretty badass. Feel free to comment in the comment section down below. Should I start a challenge run of a Pokemon game using nothing but Magikarps? I probably wouldn't be able to do it, but if one person suggests it, I might try it. I mean, at this point, I have 2 subscribers as of recording this, and I'm pretty sure they're both people I know in real life, who just want to see how well I'm doing on YouTube. So, if I get one person at this point that wants me to play a game, I would no doubt play that game for that one person. So if you're my 3rd subscriber, and my 1st subscriber I don't know, in real life, and you say, play the Hello Kitty game on GameCube, which actually I do have in my house, because I have a sister, I will play it. It actually looks kind of fun. I've watched her play it before. There's a lot of roller skates involved. I actually used to own a pair of roller skates. I only used them once though, and I'm pretty sure I almost broke my neck. Fun story though, am I right? I don't even remember if I checked all these rooms. Let me check the last one. Yeah, I checked all of the rooms. Okay, let's put Ivysaur first, just in case I fight any sailors or fishermen. I'll go over here before I go down there. This ship shares a luxury liner for trainers. At every port we hold parties with invited trainers. Lovely. So that's the game maker's excuse for why this boat is full of nothing but trainers. Well, not just trainers. There are waiters and sailors. But I guess the sailors are still trainers. I mean, they never really specify. Are trainers anyone with a Pokemon? Or is it just people that battle with them? Because in later games there are contests. Actually, there might be in this game, I don't actually know. But would you count someone that uses Pokemon for beauty contests as a trainer? Or just as someone with Pokemon? Because you'd still probably have to train for a beauty contest with Pokemon. Oh, that's close. I genuinely thought Ivysaur was going to faint. I've realised, watching back some of my videos, which I did just to see how bad the audio quality was, I realised I say genuinely far more than I should. Everybody has those sayings that they say over and over again, even though they probably don't realise it. like a lot of people say literally now. I don't think they used to as much. But yeah, I'm definitely one of the people that says literally a lot. Literally, genuinely, generally, all of that stuff. Focus Energy is probably going to be a useful move. You know, just in case I need to buff up Mankey. And I thought I won't ever really need Scratch, except for the very, very weak Pokemon. Or if I want to catch Pokemon, I guess I could weaken it with Scratch, but after all, I am trying to fill my Pokedex. Even though you can't in Pokemon Yellow. Which I think I mentioned in an earlier video. I mean, the problem with Pokemon is, in most games, your aim, at least story-wise, is to fill the Pokedex for your professor. But in almost all of them, it's pretty much impossible to fill your Pokedex. For example, Pokemon Yellow, even if you did trade over from Red and Blue, or was it Green at this point? I think Green in Japan and Red and Blue in... Anyway, if you did that, sure you can fill your Pokedex, but you still can't get Mew without cheating. So you're never really complete. And in a lot of later games, you're gonna have to just trade non-stop to try and get certain Pokemon. Like, even in the newest games, like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, good luck trading for a Mew to complete your international Pokedex, or whatever they call that thing. Oh wow, I really thought Charmeleon was going to faint then. I should probably switch out. Ivysaur will probably faint if I send him out, but I can hope for the best. At least it didn't use an attacking move. And I've got no Vine Whip left. I literally am screwed. And I said it again. I said literally. I mean, I didn't use it incorrectly. Well, I guess I kind of did. Depending on your definition of the word screwed. Finally, Leech Seed. Still probably gonna faint, but you never know. I'm just gonna keep using Growl, because I don't want to hurt my own Pokemon in confusion. And he fainted anyway. I'll send out Charmeleon. Even if Charmeleon faints, I'd rather risk it and try and get a bit of XP. Leech Seed is still in effect, so he should get some health back while he fights. And if Shellder keeps using Withdraw, I'll definitely not faint. Might take ages to defeat Shellder, but, you know. How many times can Shellder use Withdraw? I'm pretty sure there is a limit on how many times you can buff the stat. I thought it was 6, but I'm pretty sure it's used Withdraw like 800 times. Not literally. I'm pretty sure I've won this fight though. And I actually managed to get quite a lot of health back for Charmeleon. And a level up. Really, at this point, I should head back to the Pokemon Center and end the video. but yeah, I'll end the video when I get back to the Pokemon Center. Shouldn't take that long. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll come back again for the next episode. Feel free to like and subscribe. I'm obligated to say that. You don't have to, obviously. And feel free to leave a comment down below. I will probably reply back, because I have nothing better to do, and you'll probably be my first ever commenter. So, see you next time. Have a nice day.